best $5 chicken sandwich in New York City, check out TIKI CHICK. They seriously have every chicken sandwich you could ever imagine. There's something for everyone. They even have a pineapple upside down bacon chicken sandwich. And if you're vegetarian like me, be sure to check out their TIKI Lawful.
300 ghost play completed, as you can see, which is a touch of a blind. You're able to open and pro.
If you're not making this 2-ingredient baked brie, you're missing out. On the 6th day of Baked Brie Week, we are making a classic garlic butter baked brie. When you're scoring the top of your brie, don't be afraid to dig your knife in. These slits are to allow that warm butter garlic mixture to seep right into your brie. Add 1 to 2 cloves of garlic depending on how garlicky you'd like your brie to be. Salt and pepper is optional, and baking directions are in the caption. Once out of the oven, top with some fresh thyme if you'd like. Enjoy with Christine.
If you want to succeed with your art, you have to be aggressively into it. You have to look at it. Look at what it is.
You go to this website,
hit enter.
you can type in the city in your search bar, so I'm gonna hit Chicago, and give you an honest map of that city. This one says a bunch of Karen live here, no street lights, and it's literally a forest, cute animals.
Hey, check it out. This is how you get your free LLC until July 2023. Free. You gotta go to this website right here. And once you go to this website, you click on forms. Then that
Detox my locks with me.
You wanna ask, not you what you wanna know. You're moving fast. We don't know Daddy's getting high at the body shop, doing something on.
Time to head to the water park for the day. Since all packed, lift and off you go.
In the possible fuck I could go without letting her. She got water above her stove. If this ain't some rich nigga shit, I don't know what.
So do you remember those Ronald McDonald benches that were outside like every McDonald's? Do you know why we don't see those anymore? No. So in 2005, a story was spreading where 2 guys went to McDonald's super late at night because it's like one of the only things that were open. And they got their burgers and they decided to eat on one of those benches with Ronald McDonald. And when they were done eating, one of them went to go throw away their trash and the other one was still sitting there, and he decided to lay down on the Ronald McDonald lap and say like, "Oh dude, I'm so tired," because it was such a late night.
We've all been there.
Right, but right after he said this, apparently the Ronald McDonald he was sitting on turned its head towards him and said, "Yeah, I'm tired too."
What? Is this like a real story?
Yeah, and the guy actually ended up dying from a heart attack because he was so scared and so shocked. And apparently this news got around everywhere, and that's why McDonald's took out these benches.
When we say buy black, we don't mean buy a handmade scarf on Etsy one time. We mean hire a black financial planner. Put your money in black-owned banks. Go to black-owned movie theaters. Get your nails done at black-owned salons. Eat at black-owned restaurants. Use black-owned toilet paper. Get necessities from black-owned brands.
Did you know that if you go to poopwithpurpose.com, you can donate your poop to research companies for $50 each?
Here's my trick to get all new Nike clothes for half off. So Nike has specific warehouses you can shop at, where they send all of the items that aren't selling in other stores, such as brand new basketball shoes for $10, $15 jerseys, or athletic shorts for $10 just to get rid of them. The only catch is all sales are final, and the Nike clearance stores are really rare to find.
I bought this after I saw that it had 20,000 5-star reviews on Amazon. It immediately removed a 2-year-old stain in my carpet, so I wanted to try it on some other stuff. It's safe for fabric, and I've had a really hard time getting these leftover food stains out of my son's clothes. Carpet, so I wanted to try it on some other stuff. It's safe for fabric, and I've had a really
hostile champ.
Watch me detox. My clients' bundles. Use these ingredients with boiling hot water. Stir until fully dissolved. Grab your bundles and dip them in the detox. This is all the chemicals placed in bundles that turns the water brown.
Diesel I made from plastic waste. I don't know if you sense what I...
Man, you need to keep your voice down before the oil companies hear you, because...
We know you saw the video, we're gonna need your help.
Oh, that's sick!
He's fat too.
This hack. Dude, stop wasting money on textbooks. Instead, go to Google and search for the name of your textbook along with this. You'll find many of your textbooks as a PDF for free. Wow, that's actually pretty smart.
Natural alternative to Ozempic, check out this herb. It's been shown in studies to reduce fat, body weight, and cholesterol, and it has several thousand years of use in traditional Chinese medicine. It's called shenjia, also known as hawthorn or crataegus. One study called it a miracle herb anti-obesity agent, and a 2009 animal study showed that subjects who consumed hawthorn extract had significant
clay pot. But if you bury it in the ground and fill it up with water, water will seep out of the pot and into the surrounding soil, so you have to water your garden way less. This is an Oya.
Okay, y'all, I spent $16 on a mango, on one mango. Apparently, these mangoes don't grow in America, not like this, okay? This was from Thailand, and I'm like, how can I get one of these mangoes? And then I see one.
Sugar, according to traditional Chinese medicine. The refining process to make white sugar removes moisture, minerals, and compounds like sugar. White sugar has no medicinal value in TCM. Brown sugar is made from refined white sugar with molasses added back in for flavor and for a higher moisture content. It has only negligible amounts of trace minerals, and it is not considered medicinal in TCM. That's not to be confused with Chinese brown sugar, also known as black sugar. This is an unrefined sugar made from slow-cooking sugarcane juice. Instead of being granulated, it has a powdery texture with a deep, complex flavor. It also contains trace minerals of sugarcane juice, including potassium, iron, and calcium. It's often used medicinally and is considered warming. Rock sugar, on the other hand, is considered cooling. It also has a less intense sweetness than white sugar and is used in several medicinal recipes, including snow fungus soup and steamed pear with rock sugar. However, it lacks the nutritional benefits of black sugar. Made from the residual fluid after rock sugar production, brown sugar bar is similar to rock sugar and has the same cooling properties. It's most often used as an ingredient in Chinese desserts such as matwar, the glutinous rice sesame.
There's no more crooked things on the wall. Slide it to match the hooks, use the leveler, and you can perfectly mark where the holes need to go so you can hang things straight the very first time.
Y'all better come up here and get one of these.
The industry hate you. Just burn used motor oil. You got used oil, 80 micron sprayer screen for like a big farm sprayer filter. Goes through into the pump goes through into a 10 micron fuel filter, and then that goes down into the diesel jug. Fucking mint. I never got to pay for fuel again in the D.
Never throw away another avocado seed again after watching this. Eucatorial properties, a lot of potassium to regulate your blood pressure, omega-3 fatty acids that are heart friendly, antioxidants that can help prevent type 2 diabetes with just 2.
So I wiped it, I keep wiping it, and it's stained. Okay, it's spray 9. You can get it at Lowe's.
Getting it on your glass, you're gonna love this. It's called Masking Liquid H2O. It's about $25 and I've used it.
Yes, you should be speaking to the collection agency when they call. A lot of so-called credit gurus advise you to not confirm your identity or even communicate over the phone. But that's not what's important here. What you should be focusing on is what you say and do after the phone call. First, tell them to stop calling you and send you everything in writing. Second, when you receive that letter in the mail, this is how you respond with your own letter, by writing a debt validation letter. In that letter, you should be requesting the original contract with the original creditor with your signature on it. Next, you want to request the payment history with the original creditor. Finally, you want to request the proof of debt assignment. You need to know how and when exactly did this company get assigned or purchase this debt. And if they can't provide this information within 30 days, you know what they gotta do, right? Delete.
So this is love. So this is love. This is what makes life divine.
It could be your friends, it could be your family. You could pick 3 to 5 people to be on your board of advisors. You're allowed to have board of advisor meetings every quarter, anywhere in the world. So now, 4 times a year, you can have your board of advisor meeting in Barcelona, invite your friends and your family, and the whole trip is a tax-deductible event as long as you have meetings once per day. You take meeting minutes, you take notes, you take attendance. But now, 4 times a year, you can take out your family, your friends, and have a full tax-deductible experience because it's your company's annual board meeting.
These will transform your hair like a weed. Amla, ashwagandha, aritha, brahmi, bringrai, fenugreek, neem, shikakai.
So I do live in the US personally. So I
You want to clean your lymphatic system, the dark flower is good for that. You know, it's good to clear your entire colon. Poison. A lot of people is allowed to say about this dark flower. You know, like the chaparral. Chaparral grow in the desert.
At a hospital in northern Ecuador that does a beautiful job of blending indigenous practices with Western medicine. Here is their resident indigenous midwife named Mama Rosa that's showing how to utilize the
using EIN. Mercedes-Benz EQS, Benz GL E53, Range Rover, Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah, that's me. I made this. And it's all vegan, it's natural. Cruelty-free. Not cruelty-free. Cruelty-free. That means we ain't killing no animals to make this.
Let's talk about how to write off your rent. There are two ways to write off your rent. The first is the standard way, where you can write off a percentage of your utilities, rent, or mortgage. For example, if you use 10% of your square footage for your home office, you can write off 10% of your internet bill, 10% of your rent. Second method is simplified, where you write off $5 for every square foot of office space you use, up to $1,500.
This is a tutorial on how to use a VPN to get cheaper flights. First, launch a private browser. I used Google Chrome. I typed in New York to Paris, France, and the price was $655. So then I launched my VPN and I put it into the location of France and reloaded and refreshed the page, and it was 660 euros, which comes out to $648, which is $12 cheaper. So I launched it again and put it in London, refreshed my browser again, and guess what? It's even cheaper. The price is now 567 euros, which is $557. Overall, I saved $100 using a VPN.
Keep your credit card receipts because they could be worth a lot of money. My name's Hasib, I'm a lawyer, and these are rights you didn't know you had. If you use your credit card at a store and the receipt that they issued has anything more than the last 4 digits of your credit card number, or they printed the expiration date, they are in violation of a law called FACTA, the Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act. The store issuing the receipt could be liable to you for up to $1,000 for every receipt that they printed with that information. And they would also be responsible to pay your attorney's fees. And now you know, don't just keep your receipts, but also read them.
70% of olive oil is fake. I don't know if it's true or not, but here are some ways to buy a quality olive oil. The only ingredient should be extra virgin olive oil, not refined olive oil. If the label says the oil came from multiple countries, you don't want it. Preferably, you want to be able to identify the estate where the olives were grown. It should have a harvest date from the previous fall. No harvest date, don't buy it. You can outoliveoil.org and get a list of certified quality olive oils.
A man once wiped himself with a leaf from this plant and unsubscribed himself from life less than 24 hours later. This is the Gimpy Gimpy plant. No, not the thing from Pulp Fiction. Why was this a scene? It's considered one of the most painful plants on the planet, since the Gimpy is covered in tiny brittle hairs that are all coated with toxins. Toxins that can non-consensually enter your body if you make contact with it. Victims say the pain is like getting burned with scalding hot acid while getting electrocuted. That pain can last days, weeks, months, and sometimes longer. One man got slapped in the face with this plant in 1963. The pain stayed with him for 2 years, and because nature said screw him, every time he took a cold shower, it would only get worse. Another time, a World War II soldier fell face first into this plant and allegedly had to be strapped to a hospital bed to keep himself from locking out of life.
Crack in 3 different levels. Easy to adjust.
Hacks you didn't know about. Before each shift, each employee hides one gift card around the whole theater for guests to find. I think I'm gonna hide mine right there. If you tell the person taking your ticket, welcome back to the movies before they can even take your ticket, you'll get a free membership. Hello, welcome to the movies.
Oh, you beat me. Well, here's your free membership.
Thank you.
The foam, let me show you why this. We have the serum, and here we have the foam. We essentially took the same. Just 2 minutes of brushing. The serum is going to be the most effective way to conceal stains, but the foam is just 15 seconds and is a really fast and convenient way to brighten your teeth. The foam is the latest addition to the V34.
Is that just not?
It is so fucking good. How was the chicken place?
Chicken was on point. It was good, sweet, spicy.
I like the hot honey. That's the only one out of the 4. It's only 4 options.
Yeah, wasn't a lot of different choices.
So anybody's just gonna get the hot honey. Unless you a spam. Like her.
They literally have spam on the menu. You can get a spam sandwich. Spam and cheese. That's crazy.
I'm gonna get my hair done.